The Triple M Grill Team.
Turn Gus, MG and Matty on 6 till 9 weekdays.
We're about to talk to a very, very impressive young man of the NRL. He's starring for the Eagles. He started in the Origin series, all but with a injured knee. And tomorrow night he'll be playing in the Clash of the Angry Birds at Brookvale Oval.
Well, I hope he's not. I hope his knee's knackered and I hope he doesn't play.
Oh, come on, mate.
You are just a disgusting slob of a man.
Yeah, you are.
Every Roosters, and anyone playing against Manly doesn't want Daly Cherry-Evans in the team.
Well,
he's the
go.
most important player he's got, and he's on the line now. Daly, please tell me you're injured and you can't play tomorrow night.
Sorry, I'll be ready to go
Good on
tomorrow
you, brother.
night. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, Daly, thanks for coming on, mate. Matty John said to us last week before State of Origin that he believes that you're the best player in the world.
Did I mention I'm managing him at the moment? No, I'm not doing
You believe that, Matty?
Yes, I do. I think he's the most influential player, and you know, I don't want to get into technicalities, but you know a class ball player when their ability to play short sides, and he's the best at it in the competition. So, mate, you've just come along leaps and bounds, Daly, from your first grade debut. I mean, what's been the secret to your success?
A lot of trial and error, to be honest, Matty. There's been a lot of games early on in my career where I've tried certain things and they really haven't come off. So I think a lot of persistence and a lot of practicing, and obviously a big help from my teammates has got me to where I am at the moment.
Yeah, you've got a fair coach too, mate. He's probably one of the toughest players. I get often asked who's the toughest bloke you've ever played against, and he's always in the top three. Is Jeff Tuvey. He would put his head where other people wouldn't put their knees.
Bloody oath he wouldn't. He's a good man. He's a really good man to have around the place. Obviously, his football smarts are still there. He was a very creative player. So that's obviously rubbed off on me, I feel. And also his passion for rugby league is a big part of his coaching. And, you know, I get a lot out of hearing how passionate he is about the Sea Eagles.
Bloody
Now,
oath.
what we love about all rugby league clubs at the moment is how much they do for charity, and the Men of League is obviously one that's very close to so many of the present players' thought process. What about Pull Up Your Socks? Tell us all about that, mate.
Yeah, so this weekend to support Men of League Round, we'll be wearing some socks. It might not sound like much, but, obviously the rugby league sock, you can't miss that on the footy field. So hopefully it makes people a bit more aware of the work they're doing, and also putting their hands in their pockets and hopefully donating to the great cause that they contribute to.
Yeah, so I've noticed these days modern-day rugby league players tend to run with their socks down a lot, a la Johnny Gibbs back in the 70s and 80s. Is it something that is discussed in the dressing rooms about pulling your socks down before you run out?
No, well, I think what you're referring to, I reckon some people are trying to start like maybe a fashion statement, because it's not a scruffy push down. It's a very, very fashiony thing with it folded around just below the calf. So I haven't bought into it yet. I'm maybe a bit of old school, I guess, from the socks up. So
I tell you where it started, Daly. It started in Italian soccer in Serie A. They used to wear it halfway up their legs and have it strapped there. And I've noticed more and more of the players are getting more fashion conscious and having the half sock, almost like the sports sock. So, mate, just keep with tradition, brother. Keep that Seagull sock nice and high, and nice one this week. Pull up your socks at Men of League. For people out there, Men of League, I'd say Ronnie Curt and the fellas there at Men of League do an unbelievable job. A lot of former players, a lot of people who've done things for the game and officiating over the years, fallen hard times. Mate, they travel far and wide to help these people out, so it really is fantastic.
Yeah, and don't slip over today, Daly, or you're training tomorrow or anything. I'm really glad. I hope you're fit and ready to go.
Daly, just hold on a second.
So why,
mate, if you don't mind for it. You are.
I hope Daly plays like he did in Origin too.
You are
there you go.
a disgusting pavlova of a man.
Yeah, the
you are.
chooks.
You have a champion on.
How'd you go in the grand final, Daly?
Oh, Daly, you have to take this, mate. Big boy, blonde boy.
18-8 and got beat.
I tell you what, Daly. I'll give you a tip about this bloke, right? He lives in Outlaw Heights.
Go the chooks.
I'll give you his address. I'll give you his address, mate.
I saw Daly the other day at the Japanese, but I didn't have the guts to go up and say good day.
Well, that's the only thing you haven't got guts for.
Daly Cherry-Evans, thank you so much for your time this morning, buddy.
Daly.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
See you,
See you,
mate.
mate.
And if any listeners want to purchase these Men of League socks, go to their website, Men of League website. They're $11.95.
And they've got a Facebook competition as well, so go to Men of League on Facebook.
Great
too.
cause.
The Grill Team. Gus, MG and Matty Johns. Triple M Breakfast.